Whenever you have a high pitch that's sandwiched in the middle of the phrase, I have a quick hack for you how to nail it much better. Okay, here's the hack that I've been using that has helped me so much. Many times when the pitch is in the very beginning of the phrase, it's much easier when we have that beginning onset and we can just like kind of have that nice supported onset. That's easier a lot of times than having that high pitch in the middle where there's something before and something after. So what we tend to do often is that we kind of give that accent and we push that high pitch like so. All by myself. And then it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. And it also could become too sharp because we're pushing extra hard on it. Here's what I do. It's just a psychological trick, but it works every time. And it is because it activates my support consistently. I don't focus on the high pitch. I actually think of the high pitch being the one after the high pitch. That way I don't drop off my support suddenly. So instead of all by myself, what I'm thinking is, myself is really what I want to arrive. The my is not the pinnacle of this all. It's not the climax of the phrase. It's what comes after. All by myself. Although I do not accent it, I feel like the tension in my support keeps on going until I have safely arrived after that high pitch. It's like this every time. Even in opera, you don't always sing the top the loudest. So instead of which is very shrill and not beautiful, I actually don't want to focus on the high pitch. I want to focus on continuing on throughout the phrase. And it's like this with all songs. On the parts that tend to give us trouble, our brain tells us to get all tightened up, which we want to counteract by telling our brains this is not where it's at. It's really afterwards or before. Sometimes it's also connecting what comes before to the high pitch, like in all by myself. So the by is not as high as the my, but we want to not just leave that out. We want to sing that just as beautiful. And when you connect what comes before to what follows and then that to what follows, everything becomes more consistent. And it's almost like your pitches ride on that consistent support.
If you're looking for a way to help you stay on track when it comes to singing, whether it's technique, mindset, or motivation, in my online singing school, you will not only have access to all of my pre-created video courses, which includes more than 200 video lessons, but you'll also have access to an amazing community of like-minded people, singers from all over the world who love music. You will also have the opportunity to get personal feedback from me during our monthly group coaching session. You can dive into all of my courses like Music Theory for Singers, How to Sing Opera, Mastering Pop Ballads, the Vocal Warm-Ups Vault, the Vocal Troubleshooting Guide, Back to Basics, Perfect Beginnings, and more. Check out the link below, and I hope to see you on the inside.
All by myself. And all the while checking your placement to where it doesn't get too nasal, it doesn't get too pushed, not too throaty, don't get narrow. Make sure you check your vowels. All by, too nasal. By, it's a lot more open. By myself, all by myself. Don't wanna live all by myself anymore. And then, of course, what comes after that is still important. You don't just want to not treat something like it's serious just because it isn't the very high pitch. That's my hack for today. I hope you can put it to good use. Let me know in the comments if you've tried anything like that before. In singing, a lot is a psychological issue. Thank you so much for watching today. Have an amazing day. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.